So if you haven't read it, it's called Preparing for the Future, learning from the last 20 years of the Afghanistan campaign. So look, the paper sort of concludes with stuff at the strategic level, down through the operational level, stuff about tactics and culture and learning. That's sort of how it flows. Let me just hit some of the highlights that I think have relevance. Let me start from the top and work my way down. Strategy is relevant. First of all, the strategy in Afghanistan was communicated really poorly. Part of that is because there was discomfort, I think, in the primary objective being the alliance objective. And I forgive our political leaders for not being as clear publicly on that as perhaps we would have liked. Because that's democracy and how politics plays out in that regard. But we didn't communicate it well enough either. I served as a battle group commander after coming out of the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet. I knew what the strategy was. I knew what the objectives were, but I didn't communicate that with my people because I was worried about the number one objective is the US objective and how that would impact on them and their willingness to fight and lose their life. And I think, I don't know what we teach at Duntroon, but 1 and 2 up intent, no doubt we're still teaching as part of the orders process. I'd add to the list, what's the strategic intent? What is the nation trying to achieve? That's my learning. And I think we can't afford not to do it with the future people we lead or our future leaders. Moving down a couple of rungs, we found that as an organisation, we were sort of really good at the up and out, the managing the media, the day-to-day sort of the political interface. We were great tactically. That's our sort of Anzac history, and we love it, and we should too. But in the middle, the art, the intellectual stuff that we're all paid for, we were okay. The future's going to be a lot more dynamic. It's not going to be a set and forget type campaign. We're going to be manoeuvring with our opponents, not at the point where we're in battle, but as we're shaping the region, shaping the public. We're going to be in a dynamic fight, and that takes a different set of personalities and systems to deal with it. But I'd say the other thing that's changing that I really like is the demographic. You. Right? Because you match that future. You are dynamic. You are team players. You're willing to challenge. And do not let the system breed that out of you or train that out of you. What you have that brought you to the door and we said we want is what you need to keep, and we're going to help you enhance it.